Hey guys, thanks for joining us here on my initial impressions of my brand new to me, and actually brand new to everybody, but brand new Benchmade 940. Now, this is the version with the S30V steel blade and has the G10 grips here. It is a beautiful knife, in my opinion. I like the black. I like the silver. Some of you guys, you like the black painted blade or whatever it's called. I personally am a fan of just the plain silver. Hey, it's a knife, man. It's gonna get used. You're gonna sharpen it. You're gonna use it. That black coating that they put on a lot of blades. For me, every other knife that I've ever had that's had that coating, it ends up just coming off, scraping off, and over time it just looks terrible. So you know what? Let's just go au naturel, right? Go naked. That's my take on that. So, anyways, Benchmade 940. It's got, like I said, it's got the S30V steel on it, as you can see right here, which is a very good for corrosion resistance and for holding a nice edge on it for everyday carry. So this is my first blade that I have that has the S30V in it. So I'm hoping to see it does hold up to those, everybody else's expectations for that. Actually, my expectations, but I hope it holds up to what everybody else says in terms of the quality of the blade. I think I paid about $160 for this. It is one of the cheapest Benchmade 940s. They have other versions, of course, that has the carbon fiber handles, which are much more expensive. They have the aluminum version, which is, again, a bit more expensive. But the G10 here, man, I don't know. These are great. The grip on it, it's not like really super rough that when it's in your pocket, it's going to, be rubbing and causing problems in your jeans or creating holes in it. But when you hold it, I tell you what, I mean, it feels good in your hand. It feels really good in your hand. And it's light, like 2.6 ounces or something like that. I mean, it's for the size of the blade. It is, it's it just disappears in your pocket. I like the backplane is mostly open. I find that if on the knives that has this mostly closed here, it just ends up getting dirt and grime in there, and it's a pain in the butt to clean out. You've got to either tear it apart or try and figure out something to wedge in there to clean it out or something. So I think in terms of trying to keep it clean and maintaining it, having this open back plane here is fantastic. I like the look of the green spacing studs there to keep the handle apart there, and solid, nice and solid. I mean, there's nothing, no give at all in those. So it inspires nothing but confidence, and it just feels good in your hand there. And the mechanism there for unlocking it is fantastic. I prefer that much more to the Kershaw style or a lot of other styles where you're fiddling with something here. Maybe it's just me being a wuss or whatever, but I don't know. It just seems like having to have your thumb here in the place where the blade's going to be closing at just never seemed like a great idea. And different other knives I've had, some of those are just so stiff to try and get out of the way, and it just doesn't make it easy. So just having this thumb stud there, being able to close that is super easy. I really like that method, and when you open it up, it is rock solid. There is no give in that, and it's nice and centered. So, anyways, I haven't really hardly used it at all. I've had it in my pocket for probably about 5 days or so. In that time, really haven't had a lot of need to use it. Opened a couple of boxes and done, just light duty, but nothing that's really going to show off the strength and durability of it. For me, I'm loving it. Great knife, great balance. And for me, I'm kind of the suburban office worker guy who's shuttling his kids off to sporting events and all that kind of stuff. And so, I'm not the tactical guy. I'm not out there, doing construction and going to be prying stuff and just killing it. And I don't expect any zombies coming anytime soon. But you know what? Hey, if some zombies do come, I've got a little protection there. So most of the time I'll be carrying this in my pocket almost every single day. There'll be occasions where, maybe I'm dressed a little nicer, going to a nicer occasion, and maybe the black handle big blade isn't best suited for a situation like that. So I'll pull out something smaller, a little less aggressive that isn't going to offend people. But 95% of the time, this is what's going to be in my pocket. Throw it in there, and it just disappears. It's actually quite surprising to me how well it does disappear in my pocket. It's so light, and the texture, it moves in there. Now it's got this great clip here. To be honest with you, one of these days I may actually take that off, because I don't clip my knives in my pocket. I don't hang them in my pocket with the clips. If you do, fantastic. It's got a nice deep hold, so it'll work great for you. I know a lot of people that carry this knife do stick it in their pocket and hang it with the clip. It's nice and strong. It'll have a positive hold on your pocket, so it'll only come out when you need it. But for me, really, I just throw it in my pocket, and that's good for me. So anyways, this is the Benchmade 940 S30V steel with the G10 grips, the just plain naked blade there, and I'm loving it so far. Hopefully durability, the blade, corrosion resistance holds up. Hopefully it holds that edge on the blade. And you know what? If it does that, I'm going to be super happy camper. So look for a future long-term follow-up. Hope you guys have a great day, and take care. Talk to you later.